Most moms buy toys. I decided to build something. I started with the slide. Although it seemed simple, straightforward, the instructions was a little iffy. I don't know why the manufacturers make it a certain way. But I wanted to have something for baby girl to enjoy right away. But then I realized a slide by itself doesn't teach much, right? Because I'm that person who always thinks of life as a teaching moment. For slides in particular, you go up and you come right back down, right? So, of course, I had to build the steps next, which was a metaphor for life. Growth itself doesn't start at the top. It starts with learning how to get there by taking the steps. So far, we got the slide. Yeah, it's gonna be a long slide. All right, so here is the swing. Here is the slide. Took me forever because this girl wanted to keep interrupting every 5 seconds, but she can walk up the little steps. I haven't finished putting everything on, but this is just the beginning. It could probably fit over there in that little corner if I don't put the swing on there. However, I'm gonna let her test out the swing too. But this is the slide. Pretty cute. So, piece by piece, I put it together. It took a long time. Homegirl kept getting in the way, thinking she can fix it. I'm like, if I can't fix it, how you think you gonna fix it, little girl? So what should have been probably 30 minutes or less ended up being 3 hours. It wasn't perfect. It was nothing fancy, but the process was intentional. And then came a moment. I took her hand and walked her up those steps for the first time. She didn't know what she was doing, of course, even though she's been to the park before, but she didn't know what she was doing. She just knew I was there, step by step, holding on, watching me, trusting me, listening to me instruct her, sometimes not listening to me. When she got to the top, I helped her sit, had to tell her to sit down a few times, and she slid down. And at first she hesitated. But she did it. And after she went down the first time, she wanted to go again eventually. Not right away, but eventually. And that's when I knew something real was happening. Confidence doesn't come from being told. It comes from experiencing, from trying, attempting. I don't like the word try. We attempt, or we do or we don't do. That's what it is. We do or we don't do. So it comes from doing, from feeling it, realizing I did that. And I didn't rush her. I did my best not to. I let her take her time, let her feel each step, let her look back at me and decide whether she wanted to keep going. And that's something I'm learning as a mom. Not to force growth, but to support it. Because it's important to not control every move, but to be present while she figures it out. Because all of these small moments, they're just practice for bigger steps, bigger decisions, and bigger leaps later in life. And if she can learn now that she's capable, that she can attempt and do, that she can trust herself, that stays with her long after the playset is gone. And just like that, something shifted. Not just in her, but in me too. Because I realized this wasn't about a playset. This was about what I'm building around her. These steps, they're teaching her how to attempt and do. That slide is teaching her how to let go. And me standing there, that's teaching her she's supported. Everything around our children is shaping them. the structures, every moment, every choice, because I don't want to just give her things. I want to give her experiences that build her, that build her confidence, courage, and trust. One day, she'll have to climb without me. She's going to take steps without my hand. And when that day comes, I want her to remember what it felt like to be guided, supported, to believe she could do it. So yeah, I built a playset, but really, I'm building a little human being. Peace. Subscribe to our channel at Real Life Motherhood for more.